Taylor. From Charlotte, North Carolina, the Obsession, Caleb Konley.
Needed exchange earlier between the Irish Juggernaut and the Paragon. The PPW heavyweight champion, Alex Chamberlain. Are we going to see that high-stakes matchup? Could it be the very PPW career of O'Shea versus the title? Here's somebody that knows all about the championship. The first ever Paragon Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion, Caleb Konley.
Man obsessed, whether it be with the championship, whether it be with God only knows what. But Caleb Konley's a man on a mission, looking to get back to his winning ways.
And his opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts,
If looks could kill, we'd all be in trouble. The wild eyes of Teddy Goodz. And you know, again, strength of competition, strength of schedule certainly in his favor. When you think of the guys he's faced as of late, the American champion, Royce Isaacs, and now the first ever Paragon champion, Caleb Konley. So if he's out to prove himself and make a name, he's picking the right opposition to do so if he can get the win.
Yeah, when you got to pick out that non-conference schedule you want to take on the big dogs to set you up for that championship run, right, USC?
Yeah, I hate to admit it, it didn't work out too well for my Trojans, but the season is young.
Well, we shall see how it works for Teddy Goodz. Teddy Goodz really going to the top of the ladder in his challenges here. This is his third match in Paragon Pro Wrestling, his debut being on Paragon On Demand, which you can catch on YouTube every Saturday. Our YouTube is Paragon PW, just like all of our social media at Paragon PW. Teddy Goodz taking on Royce Isaacs, the American champion, and now the inaugural Paragon Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion, Caleb Konley.
Nice knee there, and we know how effective that strike can be. Just ask James Riley. Steal a little page out of the playbook. Now going to work with the elbows. Teddy Goodz giving him the goods here. Shot after shot. Konley follows him out a little wobbly on three legs. Was Caleb Konley. Hold on, look at this. Magistral cradle, nicely done. And we've seen that Goodz has some great fundamentals.
That's one of the things with Caleb Konley. You can come at him with your fundamentals. You can come at him with strikes. You can come at him high flying. Caleb Konley is he's a threat in every phase of a match in professional wrestling. And right there, you can see that target on the knee of Teddy Goodz. You can't stand up, Todd Kennelly. I don't care what match you're wrestling. You're not going to be effective at all.
Konley is a thinking man's wrestler. You got to think he did his homework, he did his scouting. He saw that match between Goodz and Royce Isaacs, a match in which Isaacs put Goodz away with the red ink. What a shot, man. You can see the sweat fly, spinning back fist that Shoney Carter or Matt Serra would be proud of, and absolutely rung the bell of Goodz.
You've got to imagine the frustrations are building and building for Caleb Konley, having lost the Paragon Pro Wrestling Tag Team titles in very questionable fashion. He's had a really hard time getting back on his feet. And I tell you what, Todd Kennelly, he's wrestling like a man with a real axe to grind.
He's got a real purpose here. Certainly does. Teddy Goodz is really, though, he's got great fight. He showed it against Isaacs. He's from a small town. He's a small town boy, and looking to make a name under the bright lights. He's definitely put his time in the gym, his head on the mat. He's got great skills, but can he win the big one?
And that's what he's in right now. I mean, it doesn't get a whole lot bigger than Caleb Konley.
Konley, recipient of a big suplex there. Goodz deep hook of the leg. Puts everything behind that cover, and you can see the look of intensity. He knows that he's got Konley in a compromising position, and that is not easy to do.
I gotta say, I'm impressed with Teddy Goodz. This match with Royce Isaacs, this match here with Konley, able to adjust, adapt on the fly.
How good is Teddy Goodz here? It's the best we've ever seen him trying to come from the top, but a ring general is Konley, and Goodz, the momentum able to escape the cradle shock, but if the first one don't get you, the next one will. Konley gets the win, but man, he had to earn it.
The winner of the match, Caleb Konley.
Konley proves to be just too much for Teddy Goodz, but Goodz put up one heck of a fight.
Look at that man right there, the very first Paragon Pro Wrestling champion. That's a level of intensity we have never seen from the former champion before. Kelly, I think we're starting to see an even more intense and even more focused, if that's possible, Caleb Konley.
Konley, you can hate him all you want, but you gotta respect him. And he is back in championship form. There you can see just the frustration on the face of Teddy Goodz, but he's got nothing to be ashamed of. He was in there with the first ever Paragon champion, but man, he's got to know that that was close. Maybe making a mistake going up top. He had everything going his way, but I think this youngster's going to live to fight another day. He looked good in defeat. I think his stock will rise, Jeff Aiken.
No question whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen, we haven't seen him in a couple weeks. Here shortly, we're going to hear from Anthony Green.